Today we're going to learn about a new training program called STeP and your role in managing STeP. A copy of this PowerPoint is located in the STeP Train the Trainers folder for future reference. The first section is a brief overview of the STeP program. STeP is a 90-day intensive training program for all sales professionals at Central States. It covers a broad array of topics to help sales reps get started in their selling careers. STeP is intended to provide the essentials. We expect that through experience they gain on the job and through coaching by their sales GMs, they will continue to grow beyond the STeP training program. STeP is for all sales team members, from general managers to BDMs, TSMs, TSAs, and anyone in a selling role, including our Metal Central and building services businesses. For new employees, STeP is in addition to the Central States onboarding program. It reinforces onboarding, but gives sales-specific training not covered in the onboarding program. Both STeP and onboarding are required for new employees. Other departments are working to create their own function-specific training, but onboarding is still required for all new employees to Central States. So let's look at a couple of situations. In some cases, an employee may move from another department into sales. In that case, they will go through the complete STeP training program. On the other hand, we frequently have an employee move from one sales role to another. For them, if they went through the STeP training program already, they only need to review the most relevant parts of STeP. A list of the modules they will be required to complete are located in the Train the Trainers folder. We'll learn more about modules and folders in the next section. So for new reps, they'll do both onboarding and STeP simultaneously. For existing employees moving to a new sales role, they'll just do the appropriate STeP modules for their new role. All sales reps will continue in their training with the Tegris training programs, which are separate from STeP. Now let's dive into the STeP training program. All of the materials for STeP are located on the iDrive in the sales folder. STeP consists of 30+ modules. Here's a screen capture showing all of the modules. Each module contains 4 folders: Start Here, Things to Learn, Quizzes and Sign-Off Sheets, and Reference Tools. Start Here spells out exactly what to do with the content in this module. To avoid wasted time, don't skip this step. Things to Learn is the meat of the module. A lot of different types of content are in the Things to Learn folder. Videos, PDFs, spreadsheets, there's even links to other locations. Quizzes and sign-off sheets. This is where you'll demonstrate what you learn. For activities like the route ride or working in the plant, your training mentor will sign off on a document that's located in this folder. Reference tools are handy items that don't need to be read and memorized, they're just for your everyday use as a sales rep. So here's how you get started with the STeP program. First, you'll start in the sales folder on the iDrive. Then, the first document that you'll see at the top of the list in alphabetical order is the STeP training folder. Inside the STeP training folder, you'll open the module that you're working on. In this case, it's module number 1. Then, inside the module, you'll go to the Start Here folder and follow the guide. In this case, the guide is called Module 1, Guide for Reps and Trainers. To manage and track a sales rep's progress, we have developed a STeP curriculum to follow. Each sales rep will follow the STeP curriculum, which is a written document that lists all the parts of the program. The STeP curriculum serves 3 purposes. First, it's a roadmap. It's a list of what you need to learn and the locations of each of the modules in the STeP folders. Second, it's a checklist. It's a place to record your progress, to manage your time, and to plan your activities. And finally, it contains sign-offs certifying the completion of each module. To find the STeP curriculum, the STeP curriculum document template is located in the 0 Getting Started folder. Trainees will start the STeP program by printing a copy of this document. Then, they'll review that document with their general manager or their sales trainer and set deadlines for each of the modules. So let's review the STeP curriculum and how it's structured. There are 2 different curricula. There's one that's designed for BDMs and the other one for TSMs and TSAs. That's the one we're looking at here. Each of the curricula is broken up into 3 trimesters or sections. Each trimester is about a month long. So this is a 3-month program, a 90-day program. Within each trimester, you'll see STeP modules. So the STeP module numbers, in this case STeP 8, refers to module number 8 in the STeP folder. So when you're looking for your module to work on, you'll start with STeP 8, go into that folder, and go immediately to the Start Here folder. The amount of time that we expect is going to be required for each of these modules is listed under Time Required. In their initial meeting, the sales GM and the trainee will write down dates when they expect each module to be done. Then, as the trainee achieves each module, they will write down the date completed in the Date Completed section. Finally, as each module is completed, the trainer will sign off and the trainee will sign off as well, indicating that the module is complete. For new employees, onboarding activities and administrative tasks they should be taking care of are listed with each of the trimesters. Then, at the end of each trimester, when all of the modules and tasks above are completed, the sign-offs will be completed by the trainee, the sales GM, the managing director, and the vice president of sales and marketing. Finally, after each trimester is signed off, turn in signed copies to the location HR manager. In each module, there's a Start Here folder, which contains a guide for that module. Read this first. It tells what to do with the content in the other folders, which is very important. Not everything in your module is designed to be memorized. Now, let's talk about how to manage the STeP program. First, the primary trainer is the sales GM. However, some parts of the program are experiences that will be led by other departments. It is the responsibility of the sales GM to review the program objectives with the other departments prior to sending the trainee to them. Discuss with training partners ways to gain the most benefit from these experiences. Here's how we will maintain records in the STeP training program. As each module is completed, the sales GM and trainee will sign and date the curriculum document. Then, as each trimester is completed, the sales GM and trainee will sign and date the curriculum document. The trainee will take the document to the managing director and vice president of sales and marketing for dates and signatures, and a copy of the signed document will be provided to the location HR manager. The location HR manager will notify corporate training of which modules were completed, and they will maintain a local record of completion of that stage in the training. Then finally, at the conclusion of all 3 trimesters, the same procedure will take place that took place at the end of each trimester, and the trainee is recognized as their training is now complete. As far as record retention goes, the records will be a paper copy of the STeP curriculum and updates to Central Learn as each trimester is completed. So during the course, the sales GM and trainee manage and keep records of the STeP curriculum. As each trimester is completed, the signed STeP curriculum will be maintained by location HR, and corporate training will update the trainee's Central Learn records. The final signed STeP curriculum will be maintained by location HR, and copies will be given to the trainee and sales general manager if they so request. So let's look at a few features and highlights of the STeP program. STeP is built to be a dynamic experience. Sales reps will learn both by being educated, reading and watching videos, and by performing practical activities like working in the plant, learning and using our computer systems, and riding with our drivers. And they will have trainers mentoring them every step along the way. One feature is that more than 30 new videos were created for this program, covering a lot of challenging topics. We also improved the familiar working in the plant portion of the training, with emphasis on 2 things. First, telling the operations team exactly what we need our sales reps to take away from the experience, and providing our sales reps with questions and talking points to guide them in each department. We also improved the route ride. We have a video that preps the trainee for their route ride that they can watch before they go out so they have an idea of what to expect. And there's a route ride workbook that helps them with their preparation, gives them questions to ask and things to consider while they are on the ride. We also have an extensive new training program for learning Central Scope. More than 90 pages of totally new material, including screen captures of all the major screens, and the experience of going through Central Scope Pilot to learn as you go. It's the most thorough step-by-step instruction we've ever provided on Central Scope. Some all-new modules were created that have never been covered in a training program before. Things like takeoff requests and detailing, all about how to work with national accounts, CentralLink, the commission plan, Steel Tech Buildings, and many more. We've also created a document called the Role of the BDM. It's a bridge to the Tegris program. The Tegris selling process is critical from the first day that the BDM's in the territory, but frequently Tegris courses are not available for many months after the sales rep gets started. So to bridge that gap and provide some essential training knowledge, we developed this new module called Role of the BDM. Role of the BDM focuses on the selling process, researching and prospecting, introduction, survey, proposal, negotiation, closing, and first delivery. Finally, let's look at the future of STeP. STeP is not just for training. It's a permanent library of sales information, knowledge, and tools. Sales reps will have access to STeP anytime they can access the iDrive, all throughout their selling career. Updating and improving STeP is very important. STeP is emblematic of our continuous improvement value. It should never be viewed as a finished product. As our company policies and programs change, we need to keep updating STeP. As you discover successful new ways to implement different parts of STeP, please share them. We have some principles and concepts that we used in developing STeP. Consistency of delivery and training so that everyone gets the same training company-wide. Instructions in every module so you know what to do with the material that's presented. Non-duplication of content. You'll notice that where certain documents are stored and maintained in other parts of the iDrive, we didn't duplicate those and put them into this program. We simply placed links there so there's one master copy being kept all the time. And finally, managing it long term. We want to tell everyone who to call to update this program. So if you see ways that we can improve STeP or improve on the implementation of these principles, please speak up, and here's how. STeP has two owners, the marketing department and the corporate training department. You need to contact the appropriate department to get answers or to submit ideas to improve the STeP program. Here's how the STeP program is being managed. Corporate marketing manages the what. They own the content, the words, the pictures, and the descriptions. They own the knowledge part of the training. Corporate training manages the how. They own all the files, the tracking methods, and the program structure, the technical side of managing the STeP program. So as more content needs to be added, you should contact corporate marketing. If there's a problem with the files or some confusion about how we're supposed to be managing or tracking the program, that would be a question for corporate training. Thank you for participating in this training today, and we hope you enjoy and are able to use successfully the STeP training program.